Boutique is an amazing little gift shop in the West Village, and it's actually owned by Helena Christensen, who, as most of you know, is a pretty famous supermodel. And so boutique, I believe, is a Danish word that just means little shop. And so she started this place with a friend of hers who is from Copenhagen as well and who owned a similar shop in Copenhagen. And they actually developed a friendship when Helena would go in all the time, and they were just like, oh, we have the exact same taste. They loved all of the same things. So he came to New York and helped her open this shop.
So what does the shop look like?
It's beautiful. It's pretty small, and they carry just a real hodgepodge of things. Like, they carry a lot of Danish chocolates. They carry little things like they carry some plants. They'll have adorable little pots of violets or other small plants. They carry some clothing, usually things by really small designers that are very well made. They carry some beautiful, beautiful vintage clothing. And they carry a lot of jewelry and antiques. So it's really a mix that they've all kind of been selected by Helena and Leif, the other owner, because they just personally really liked these things. So they were like, well, we can totally sell this.
So I'm guessing the vintage clothing is European?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff, the clothing and the antiques that they have, they've sourced from everywhere. The last time I was in there, they had beautiful wedding cards that were French and were probably from like the 1930s. So it's a real mixture. Like, you get things from all different locales.
Do they carry anything by name brand?
I would say probably not a name brand that you would know. A lot of it is beautiful, very well made, handcrafted. But they chose very, very small lines. Like, they carry beautiful necklaces that are made by a French model, and they're a little bit pricier, but they're all very unique, and she does really limited batches of everything.
What kind of prices are we talking about?
Well, it depends. If you're wanting to buy like a smaller gift for someone, you can definitely find something in the $30, $40 range. You can also, the clothing and some of the jewelry, usually because it is handmade or it's very rare, then you're going to be looking at little higher price points, definitely.
Do you ever get to see Helena hanging out there?
She has. A friend of mine actually came home one day and was like, Helena Christensen's working at a shop in the West Village. And I was like, actually, she's one of the owners. So, yeah, she is definitely behind the counters.
Great.
Yeah.
So definitely a good weekend place to go.
Yeah. It's a beautiful shop. It's one of those places where you can pop in and know, like, if you need a last-minute birthday present or an anniversary present or something like that, you can pop in and find something that's going to be really unique, and it's not going to seem last-minute at all.
Thanks, Kate. We're talking about Boutique, a pretty place that sells pretty things.
Pick up your copy of Time Out New York magazine at your local Universal News.